This MRecktv content is sponsored by God Dog, the brand you and your pet can trust. You can get the merch at teesprings.com/stores/GOD-DOG. God Dog available now in high quality fabric. The merchandise is available in all colors and sizes. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Get yours now.
Peace, worlds. M.Reck for MRecktv. I got a special guest in the building. My brother, could you please introduce yourself?
Salute. Sayzar tracks. Say Gunner. Say La Vie. Call me what you want as long as you pay me on time.
Talking that talk, my brother. That's what I'm talking about. Let's jump this off right.
Right.
So let's go into your discography.
Okay.
Let's talk about some of the notables that you produce for.
Well, I do production and I do A&R. So most notable would be Tales, the TV show. Got credit on there. That's on BET right now. All Money In, Cuzzy Capone. Song called Slauson. So that's buzzing out there right now. Beanie Siegel, Code of the Streets. You got Gucci Man, song called Feeling That. That was on Wilt Chamberlain mixtape as well. He put it on his own mixtape. Bunch of classic songs on that mixtape. Wow. So that was the first one that took off, matter of fact.
Got you.
Yeah.
So explain to me so the people in the streets could know what was your first walk through in the music business. Give us that picture, man.
Yeah, my first walkthrough wasn't so friendly. So it was kind of violent. So coming in the game, I learned that there were snakes in the grass, and I had to find out the hard way. So, rappers like Wyclef would come to me and ask for bread, ask for money. I'm 24 years old at this time. Got money saved up. So they came to me in my studio, asking for a loan. I don't know these guys, but a friend of mine and my brother introduced me to him. Called me himself on the phone saying, "Hey, need to borrow some bread from you." I said, "All right, this could work out because, I'm looking for a production deal." So one thing led to another. I kept my end of the bargain. Stand-up dude, brought the bread to him. So he had an acquaintance of his named Haitian Jack come to see us. Same Haitian Jack from the records of Against All Odds.
From Tupac records.
From the Tupac records. I didn't really pay attention to the record because the streets and industry is different. Two different worlds. So, that's one of the few songs that kind of could have saved me money if I would have kind of took it as a real song. But, long story short, gave the bread up to Jack. He did his shit. He's a jacker. He's a robber. Now, if Clef knew better, he could have gave me a heads up of what kind of person we're dealing with. But you kind of lead us into the fire. So he could have gave us a heads up, but he led us into the fire knowing what kind of person this was. This was a jacker. This was a robber. He told on Pac. So you could have just gave us this guy's background, but instead gave the money up to him. My brother went with them to deliver the money. So he leaves my brother in the desert.
Now, hold on. That's crazy right there. You left your brother in the desert?
In the desert. Guns pointed.
Wow. How much money? How much bread was it? Again.
First of all, we're going to say this is a disclaimer because we've gotten in trouble for all this stuff already, for all these people watching.
Gotcha.
See what I'm saying? So this is like six figures at 24 years old. I didn't come in the game tap dancing. I came in as a boss.
So when you say six figures, we talking like $500K?
A little less than that. less than that.
About 350.
About 2.
Okay. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? This is stuff that now that I look at it, I'm like, damn, I could have did a lot more with that bread. I could have invested it. I could have went into this field, that field. But you're just trying to, you taking a leap of faith and saying, hey, this guy, I know he got it.
What was the bread for exactly?
It was I ain't gonna lie to you.
Gotcha.
It was shit. These guys was, they was artists, but trying to get into a whole different lane. So, I'm like, I'm a youngster at the time. Now I'm a grown man. But being young, you're out there running wild. So you kind of learn from these things of saying, these guys are snakes and they really don't want to help you out. They're just out to rob you.
Now, let's go back. You said Haitian Jack left your brother in the desert, guns drawn.
Yeah.
I need you to go into that a little bit, if you could.
Well, his job was to secure the bread, like watch after it. So you don't just give money to anybody. Somebody has to go with it.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So him being a stick-up artist, he had this game plan in his mind the whole time. Jack did. So Jack does this move, pulls the gun out, leaves the kid in the desert, and luckily he got away.
Yeah, facts. Because he could have left him. Could have left him in the desert.
Could have left him in the desert. So, that led to us retaliating, going to see Clef, saying, "What is this? What kind of situation would you have us in? What kind of people do you take us for?" So that everybody was upset about that, angry, like, "Yo, man, this ain't no game. These ain't people you could just take advantage of."
Facts.
So we went up there to New York to go see him and to discuss the whole situation. He said he was going to take care of it, but he never did. We gave him like 4 or 5 chances to take care of it. We're diplomatic people. We're business people.
Yes, sir.
We're not hitters and nothing like that. That's not our field, but we're in the field of just trying to do something better for ourselves.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, when we gave him 4 chances to kind of clear his name or try to do right, he could have easily said, "Here you go, 1 check." He was easily getting $300,000 a beat at the time.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So it just didn't seem like he had a good heart, and he would let this man put his name in dirt. That was another sign of like, you guys are probably in it together. At this time, we're trying to be diplomatic about it, but he wasn't trying to be so diplomatic. He was just running around playing games. So I know a couple of hitters. I'm like, yo, this is free bread. Go get it. And next thing you know, them hitters caught him at a car show, pressed him. And that was my way of just saying, tag, you're it. Gotcha. Anybody else would have been like, nah, do something with him or leave him leaking. But nah, that ain't my style. That ain't what I'm here for.
This MRecktv content is sponsored by God Dog, the brand you and your pet can trust. You can get the merch at teesprings.com/stores/GOD-DOG. God Dog available now in high quality fabric. The merchandise is available in all colors and sizes. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Get yours now. No, you're the plug and such. You a joke's bound to happen if you slipping or you lacking. I'm gripping on the Mactin, ready for the action. Shots to make you break dance and have you do a backspin. I got more kicks than karate flicks. My whole team pushing Maserati whips. You on IG liking thotty pics. Shorty pocket broke, but her body fixed. Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact mrecktvpromo, mrecktvpromo @gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone. MRecktv.
Let's cut the music.